Revelation 3:12. Him that overcometh what? These things. Among other things, by the way. Will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, Yahawah, and he shall go no more out. He's not going to go out to the other philosophies and stuff like that. The going out of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. And I will write upon him the name of my power, Yahawah, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which are a people instead of a place, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, Yahawah, from my father, his father, Yahawashi, his father. And I will write upon him my new name. This name is a refreshed name. It's made brand new. It's like shiny, made new again. It's not new like brand new, sorry. I mean, it's like made new as if it was uncommon or forgotten, a forgotten name. And it was forgotten. And it was uncommon. And yeah, by the way, before that, people didn't really call him out like that. It was more Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi before the New Testament. Before the New Testament, it was Yahawah. Sorry, not Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. It was Yahawah. And after the New Testament, then Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Right. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. So you listen to the Spirit instead of the flesh. Why? Because the flesh is going to bring these things. All of these things. Certain people only trip up with one. Or with the, what's not here actually. Certain people trip up with one. Or two. But, still, if you get past that, Yahawah, he's going to see your mind like, hey, wait a minute. So why are you tripping? Oh, that reason. Okay, cool. Why don't you skip that then? Jump over that one. And that's where you come in with this I say then, walk in the Spirit, if ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Then I say, this I say then, walk in the Spirit, and if you do that, ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. But you have to understand, certain people cannot teach you this. Therefore, you teach yourself. And if you're not teaching yourself, then you teach from, you learn from another, which is not part of the party. You know, some people just listen. Some people don't learn from other people because of it doesn't work. They're not that good to explain it or something like that. Not that I'm good explaining, but you know, listen. You have certain people. Let's say there's 20 people, or maybe even like 4 or 3. Yeah, if this one says it, you're not going to accept it. Because the scripture does say, like, a fool, even though he says something good, it's not going to be accepted. You can't. But then the other person says the same thing and you will accept it. If you're surrounded by a certain type of people, everything will walk smooth. But if you're surrounded by beast-like type people that you just don't like, the mannerisms, the fucking way they smell, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So therefore, just like with his wife, like an actual physical relationship, let her remain unmarried or be reconciled to her husband. Or be reconciled to her husband. Or just stay unmarried until death do you part. Or reconcile. Which one rather be? Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, be in all. Whether you be unmarried and stay that way afterward, or whether you reconcile and stay that way. All in all. Right, so there you have this. Let me see if I forgot something. Let me see something here. So yeah, basically back to the beginning of the video. The ones that come up in the truth, you are not better than them because they are uncircumcised. Because how did we are all called, or the majority of us are all called being uncircumcised. For some it might take long to be circumcised, whether it be the flesh or whether it be fully in the mind and the spirit. But eventually we all strive for that incorruptible crown. 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all of them run, but one receiveth the prize. Yeah, because it's only first prize. Only he wins. Second and third too, but yeah, only he wins the prize. That's where everybody is fighting for. The first place. Only one gets the first place. Now, out of 1,000, they will only get one the first place. Every time, every run there's made, out of 1,000, 1,000 against each other, only one will jump out of it. Like, yeah, I made it. So run that ye may obtain. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. For man is corruptible because of their worldly prizes and stuff like that. But the Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi has an incorruptible crown. That's what we should strive for. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air like a boxer. He's hitting nothing, you know. But I keep under my body, which is a very restrainful. No. You should be restrained, but wait. Let me say it different. Which is a very fight. It's a fight, right? Keep under your body and bring it into subjection. Not let it not, you know, trip off or something like that, or move to the left or move to the right. Lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. Now, like I said, the fight begins within you. And then, oh yeah, I'm gonna hit it up with this one. 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 16. Take heed unto thyself. So not anybody else. Nobody can actually wait, let me say it different. That's not good. Certain people, a lot of people cannot help them. It eventually trickles down to themselves or to someone that is like them. Because if they do not find someone that is like them to explain certain stuff like how they explain stuff to everybody else, it's going to be hard because you don't see someone like you. Only you are like that. And no one around you that you know. Might be hard for that person to be like, hey, nobody gets it. But once you are on that path that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi put you, your own cross, then it's a beautiful thing. That's why chastisement is not just for to breaking stuff up. It's for to learn. That's why people go through things. Some go through things and turn out monstrous. Some go through things and turn out monstrous and afterward turn out meek. And some go through things and don't even necessarily turn out become monstrous. They just start turning meek because they are wiser now and learn. And therefore, what can they do afterward? 1 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 16. Take heed unto thyself and also unto the doctrine. Take heed to the doctrine. Read. Because the more times you read, a lot of times you will cut yourself. Like, hey, I wasn't thinking about that. Hey, I didn't know that one. And this and that and this. Oh, shit. I didn't see that one. Take heed to the doctrine. Continue in them. In the doctrine. Continue in the words of the doctrine. Continue in them. Those laws and ways and mannerisms, statutes and commandments and stuff like that. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. This is what it's all about. The salvation that shall be brought upon by Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. But take heed to yourself and take heed to the doctrine. For the doctrine is the one that will check yourself. We need the doctrine in order to be able to check ourselves. And then you continue therein. So, where was that again? Oh man. This Galatians 5:16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Because you will learn. You will see, like, hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait, let me calm down. And then you will be able to save yourself. Because if you don't, you're going to walk in the way of yourself. Yep. Yeah. So let me see something. No, I don't need to read this. So the point is that in 1 Timothy chapter 4 verse 16, take heed unto thyself. So mind yourself. Take heed. Analyze, pay attention, careful attention, and all that type of stuff. Just analyze yourself. And unto the doctrine. Take heed unto the doctrine. So analyze the doctrine. Blessed is the man that readeth. Continue in them. For in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. And this is, that's what I was thinking about. Don't worry about how the wicked is. Don't worry about how the wicked. Second Ezra chapter 9 verse 13. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. So you basically just focus on the ones that should be saved. That should be the focus. So with that, and by the way, and starting with the people that are of the uncircumcision, which have the faith and might look like, dress like heathens and stuff like that. Some of them might even look like this. They might look like heathens. Not just dress themselves as heathens. They look like them. And all that type of stuff. Even those. So with that, I want to say shalom.